Witnesses say they could not believe their eyes. A wild crash sends a car into a College Hill house overnight, and before police even make it to the scene, the driver takes off. It happened just after 2 this morning on West North Bend Road, just past Banning. 9 News' Allie Kramer spoke to witnesses about the crash and the chaos that followed.
Those witnesses say they first saw that white SUV screaming across the parking lot. It first hit this massive billboard support, knocking the electric meters off here, and then it came up through the grass, soaring across the street and slamming into the front of that home. Those witnesses can't believe that anyone survived.
It was like throwing a baseball into a house. Nolan Ryan throwing a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
That's how Ray Lawson described the violent crash. Lawson says he was in a cab on his way home when he saw the white SUV racing at upwards of 100 miles per hour.
He went off the big billboard sign, glanced off of it, kicked sideways and hit the berm. Probably launched 15-20 feet in the air.
Lawson says the SUV flipped multiple times before hitting the home. That's when neighbor Danny Patterson came running to help.
I heard a man in there helping, hollering, and I looked and I finally got a hold of him, and he got his arms around me, blood everywhere, pulled him out.
Patterson then turned his efforts to a woman begging for help from the passenger seat.
I got a shovel, and the windows was busted and the glass everywhere, and I finally got up in there to try to get to her, but the van was up on its side.
When they couldn't free her, the two men turned to prayer.
And I started telling her, call on the Lord Jesus.
I told her I was with her. I sat there and prayed with her, held her hand until the emergency vehicles got here. And Cincinnati Police and Fire was on the scene in seconds. You know what I mean? They was there so fast it's not even funny.
So fast, in fact, that they caught up with the driver who left the scene. He was taken into custody. Police say it took quite some time to free that woman from the passenger side. They actually had to take the top off of that SUV to be able to get her out. She was transported to UC Medical Center for her injuries, but she is expected to be okay. Police are telling us that no one lives in this home right now. Reporting in College Hill, Allie Kramer, 9 on your side.